What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba with the ticker symbol BABA. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for BABA, and it's not looking that good. Since last week, we have been dropping, and even before then, we've been dropping. For the past 2 weeks, we've been practically dropping lower and lower, and looks like we're getting closer and closer to that $80 support level. And we'll see if that holds or not. But right now, it's probably going to break it, and I'll go over the reasons why. So BABA looking pretty weak, just like all the other Chinese stocks. If the SPY makes a 1% gain like it did today, and you see BABA and JD do like a negative day, I mean, what does that tell you? And even the SPY is kind of getting topped out. So even if the SPY starts collapsing, then the Chinese stocks are going to even fall even harder. Then there's no like divergence going on between Chinese stocks and these American stocks. If the American stocks go up, the Chinese stocks go up a little bit. If the American stocks go down, the Chinese stocks go down even harder. So that's basically what's going on the chart. And right now, this is not a good sign. So basically, BABA did a nice push up from the all-time lows, near the all-time lows. It made a nice push up. It was supposed to do another push up. But again, nothing's going to happen exactly in the market. Sometimes, things are not going to work out as planned because in the market you have another participant, and that's the seller. So the buyers had a nice move up, but the sellers had a nice move down. So the buyers had a chance to reach the upside of the range, because normally if we hit the lows of the range, we go up to the highs, and if we hit the highs, we go down to the lows. So the bulls tried multiple attempts to come back to the highs, and look how many times they failed. They failed once right here. Prices came back to the lows. They failed right here. Prices came back down to the lows. Prices failed here. Now it looks like we're coming back down to the lows. So we're making lower lows, or excuse me, equal lows, but lower highs. So this is showing some selling pressure on this stock. So it looks like we might see another leg down if that breakout occurs. So right now it looks like we're coming back down to the $80 level. We can't ignore that as support because it definitely has been holding as a nice strong support in the past. But this is not a good sign that you see if you want prices to go. You expect prices to go up. These lower highs is not a good sign. So we'll see what it can occur for BABA. But every week that goes by, we just continue to see the prices drop lower and lower. So that's not a good sign. That's if you want a price to go up. So right now it looks like prices are just kind of in this sideways little ranging pattern. But even if we did hit the top of this little ranging pattern, this green range, prices will try to reach the opposite side, which is this $80 level. So again, it's not guaranteed we go lower. Like I said before, this is kind of a transition area where we could see, still see some type of short trap and prices rocket up. But that just gets less and less unlikely, or less and less likely to occur when prices go lower and lower. So right now, this is kind of bearish, and we might see that $80 level and potentially even a break of it. But again, it's not guaranteed. I think there is still, some hope left for prices to, do some type of higher low situation, and we see, prices rocket up out of here. But what I'm seeing on the chart, this is not a good sign at all. So let's take a look at the weekly chart. So here we have the weekly chart for BABA, and I'll go and mark the all-time lows, or the near the all-time lows, because that level might come back into play in the future, and it's a key level that all traders are looking at. So previously BABA was in this nice downtrend channel right here that's been working for a few years. Prices broke the channel and made a new low, and then since then prices have been practically just working sideways for the most part. And then from there, this move up right here should have been the one that led prices to get a reversal. So when we had this yellow downtrend channel, prices broke it. Textbook says we get two pushes in the same direction. So we saw one push down right here. Prices had a huge move up through the EMA. This was the second push, but it doesn't have to meet the measurable target. We can fail early, and that's where this push up was signifying. And then when we came back down, right over here should have been the short trap for prices to rocket out higher, because then that would be two attempts from the sellers to go lower when they don't recognize that the downtrend looks to be played out, and now we're just practically playing range rules. So we should have started the next impulse up from right about here, but it looks like it's failing. So it looks like the longs could be trapped out of their position, especially because if you pay a little closer attention to the details, look what happened. Prices hit the $80 level, and it could barely, go up halfway through the range. Came back to the $8 level, got rejected from the EMA. Came back to the $80 level, can't get above the EMA. So this is, showing signs of strength for the bears. So it looks like we're probably going to be seeing lower prices, probably to the $80 level, and a potential breakout, maybe back down to the all-time lows. Again, that could take a while to play out. Maybe not, but this is looking pretty bearish. Again, it's not like 100% guaranteed to occur. We could still bounce off that $80 level and go up higher, but it's just looking less and less likely to occur. So that's all I have for BABA this week, Friday, and I'll give you guys an update next week, Friday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.